You are welcome to this exciting program, Business in the Streets. Welcome once again. My name is Dr. Damisola Omolaro Adewumi, but you call me Adumbari. I'm your success ambassador. Today, we are discussing a very important topic. There's a saying that says the best investment on earth is earth itself. We are discussing land banking. Do you hear that? Land banking. I have someone here that will do justice to that topic with us this morning. Can we meet you, sir?
I'm Richard Oluwatoyinge. I'm the CEO of Rich Rose Heaven and Homes Property Limited in Nigeria, and also the CEO of Future Nations Foundation.
As you can see, we are actually discussing land banking this afternoon. And sir, can we know what is land banking? What do we understand by what can we even call land banking?
Yeah, the same way we save money in the bank, and we expect it to be safe and kept, and we expect it to yield interest over time and future.
Okay.
That's the same concept about land banking. And what land banking offers an individual or offer an industry is far more than what the financial banking institution can offer you.
Wow.
Land banking is all about you having a vision, having a goal about what you want to do in the future, and you own a land today, you keep it down, either to use it for temporary business functions like leasing, farming, gardening,
Wow.
and over time, it will be yielding interest for you. And by the time you are ready to let it go, you have more interest.
Wow.
And from ages, it has been known and has been found that the best interest any man can have on this, as long as this heart still remains, is on land.
Is on land. That is why this saying of the best investment on earth is earth itself.
Yeah.
Yes. The best investment on earth is earth. So now that we're talking about land banking, now do we have, because in this program, what is our aim in this program? We actually want to inform people about the small businesses they can actually start and grow with it. Now, I want you to tell us that, can we start this land banking with token? Can we start it with capital? And if we can start with capital, how much do we require to start this land banking?
Thank you, Doctor. For any young person now, especially this Gen Z generation, one thing I've seen about this generation is that they are getting richer faster and quicker than our own generation.
Our generation.
In my own generation, before you can talk about somebody becoming a proper millionaire, then you are in your 40s, 50s. My own generation grew at the time when civil service was almost the best option. Everybody was looking up to when I have first class, I have 2-1, I will get a job at one ministry.
Yes.
But you have to queue till you become the director or permanent secretary before you start enjoying the real sweetness of that profession. Only few get job in those, and most of those industries and companies that existed in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, where are they today?
Where are they today?
They crashed out on the way, and they left many of their executive jobless. And many of them have nothing to fall back to. But thank God for a generation shift. Today you can see a young boy of 25 owning million legitimately. Because there are many opportunities through the IT and different kind of opportunities are available for them. But the one thing I've discovered is that many of them don't know how to tame. Bible says that wealth or riches has wings, it can fly. We need to understand that when wealth comes, when money comes, many a times people don't know how to sustain how to retain it. Because when you look at the millionaires and the billionaires in the 80s and 90s, some of them are very poor today. Because what makes people rich in the 70s is not what makes people rich in the 90s. What makes people wealthy in the 80s is not what makes people wealthy in the millennium.
Wow.
So we need to understand that shift. What is making people rich today may not be what will make people rich tomorrow. In the 90s, in the late 80s, people that are wealthy were in the oil business, were even in smuggling and some other things. But you see, a system has come now that you can't even smuggle anything to Nigeria now.
Nigeria again.
So those who had it then, they have lost everything.
Wow.
Oil business is not even a place that you can say you want to venture in now and make money quick. You put hundreds of millions into oil industry now. Before you can make your money back, you are talking about 10, 20 years to come. Because that is not even the way. But you see, one thing about land investment, it can make you rich and wealthy very fast.
Very
And
fast.
you don't need so much sometimes. Let me give you an experience. This is what, if I have known this 20 years ago, I would have been more richer than I am today. I served in the year 2000. When I finished my service, I was able to raise a token as a savings. I used that token to buy 2 plots of land. Then, which I bought for 150,000.
Wow.
And even that 150,000, I was told later that I was scammed. I was supposed to have paid like 70,000 for the 2, but the agents actually inflated it. But for me, it was a good success. Because then I was 27 years old, and but you know one thing, that same land as I'm talking today is 23 million.
23 million naira.
In 2012, I bought a land for 120,000 in a location called Alabata, very close to Funab now. Then it was a full bush. In fact, if you go there, you will not be interested. But you know, suddenly, the city moved there because of the campus.
Okay.
At a point when I needed to pay one of my children's school fees at a private university, I just felt, let me go and check what is happening there. What I bought for 120,000 in 2012, I sold for 6 million.
6 million naira. 2012?
2012.
Wow.
Now, 2020 was COVID. 2019, I was doing some work in a particular community, and one of the leaders there invited me to come and buy a land. And let me tell you, that day I didn't have a dime because I've put my money into some other things. I have to go to Lapo because I run business with them too. I have to go to Lapo to collect 500,000.
Wow.
To buy that 2 plots of land. In fact, they had little issues on the land which the family was trying to settle. That was why it was so cheap. They needed money to do the case. So I bought it. That was 2019. As I'm talking now, the land value now is 18 million. And look at 2019 to 2026. Are you getting me?
Yes.
And I don't have issues on the land. It's just there. And one thing about the land is that the land is not eating. The land is not drinking.
Yes.
You are not, there is no secret charge anybody is taking. You know, when you put money in bank, sometimes I look at my current account and I'm seeing negative balance. And I say, I'm not putting money and you are still removing money for me. You know, so, but one thing about the land is that it's not depreciating. Are you getting me? For example, look at this land I said I bought 2 plots. At a particular point, I just saw that the land is just there, nothing is happening. I started using it personally to cultivate sweet potato.
Wow.
That is when I know that sweet potato can make a person a millionaire.
Wow.
On 2 plots of land, how much do I need to do the region and everything? Less than 100,000. To plant is very easy. I study agriculture. I had my first degree in Bachelor of Agric.
No wonder you understand the land.
Agricultural and extension. That was my first degree before I went for the second degree. Now, you realize when I started farming on it, 2 plots of land, I plant sweet potato, and my first harvest, I made over 500,000.
Wow. On the land?
On the same land.
Wow.
So you can imagine the benefit. When you say land banking, actually, land banking is about you owning land legitimately? Keeping it, and using it strategically over a period of time.
That's the word. Using it strategically over the period of time.
Take, for example, you have 5 acres of land somewhere kept. You don't need to leave the place fallow and unkept. Why don't you plant something like melina or teak? For 10 years.
For 10 years.
By the time you are selling the same land you bought maybe 500,000, 1 million naira for per acre now, by the time you are selling those trees, you are making far much more than you can ever imagine. And at the end of the day, the same land you bought for 500 or 1 million, you can be selling for 20 million per acre then.
Wow.
Let me give you an example. 2022 December, we bought a land for 1 million per acre somewhere around Kobakwe when you are moving to Abeokuta. As I'm talking to you now, the same land, they are rushing for it for 15 million.
They are rushing for it.
In fact, the actual price is about 20 million.
Wow.
But if you put it down, that for fast and quick sales, they are rushing. In fact, one of my partners sold one that is very close to the main road for 40 million per acre to a Chinese company.
Wow.
What we all bought for 1 million.
Wow.
Now, the idea is this. Land will always be productive. There are some times you have land in some very open places.
Okay.
You can lease it out. Maybe those who are washing cars are using, they are paying you some amount every year. Mechanics are working on it. Some are selling on
It's
it. Like
productive.
it's productive. And it's still your own.
And it's still
You
your
are
own.
making something over time till you are ready to let it go. Then two is that sometimes, even when you have good portion of land for farming, like last year, 2 years ago, cassava was very, 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 very lucrative for anybody that went to cassava production. And we are still going back to it now. In the next few months now, the cassava price will go up. Now, if you have 3 acres of land and you are planting cassava on it every year, and maybe you put maize and some little vegetables, you don't know how much you can make out of that.
Out of that.
You steal your land. You are generating income. And the same land is appreciating in value. No, the benefit of it is that while you are still making money, it's still appreciating in value. Even if I'm just making 500,000 naira gain every year on it,
It's still appreciating.
the land itself, the value of the land itself may be 2 million profit every year.
Every year.
While I'm still making 500,000 every year.
Doctor.
So it's a wisdom for those who want to own the future.
Own the future.
And let me say this, I keep talking to young people because the mistake our parents made, they were stuck to their professions. Those who are banker were stuck into banking all, enjoy the AC, the official car.
20 years.
Do you know that a lot of people who are permanent secretaries in the 80s and the 90s, many of them, it was the point of retirement, they realized they didn't own anything.
Wow.
They have official car, they live in the official house, they have official cook, official driver. It was the point of retirement. Some of them are bowing down to say, what?
I didn't have anything.
So I didn't have anything to myself.
Wow.
Many of them use their retirement money to build their first house. Many of them use their retirement money to own the first car of their own. And for now that education is becoming very expensive, we can't do anything about that. Some secondary school now collect over 300,000-400,000 just per term to give our children quality education. How does a salary owner survive with that? That is why there is corruption everywhere in Nigeria.
Everywhere.
A policeman on the street wants his own child also to be better than him.
Yes.
He wants his own child to go to a best school, good school, so that his own future can be better than his own. Now, a salary of 200,000, can he afford to keep 3 children in such a school?
No.
But do you know that your cooperative money can hand you that if you invest into land banking through a safe organization? Listen to me. You can sell a land that will put all your children in a good school for 5 years.
For 5 years.
One profit can be put in some other investment that can do that. That is what I did when my children were young and in the secondary school, and I felt, okay, how will I be able to survive? You know, I started out as a full-time pastor. I've been a full-time pastor all my life until now. But then, like in 2011-12. That was when it began to dawn on me. Lands were still very cheap then. Before Lagosians start making Abeokuta Ogun State very expensive for us. They are the ones who are crushing it to take the advantage.
They've influenced it. Yes.
They've influenced, and that's an advantage for us too.
Yes.
So what they were selling for 70,000, they realized can worth 500,000.
Yes.
What they were selling for 500, the exposure were coming. So, you know, and they were selling lands, and just to dawn on me, let me just buy a few. If I known, I would have buy more. So by the time they were getting to a higher institution and the pressure of finance was coming, it's like, you know, I'm a farmer too.
Wow.
I do livestock too. You know, sometimes you just need some quick money. Just say, bring that good. Sell it. 100,000 enter your account. You don't know. I just go there and say, come, I have a land to sell. 2 million. Someone say, okay, 1.8. We drag 1.5. But I bought it 100,000.
100,000, 1.5.
And I didn't put anything on it. So the school fees for a session is settled. So that is why I said for those who want to own a future, especially for those who have Japa now, The best investment. You see, the Japa people have a problem. What could they do? Many of them have invested in many things that have failed.
And trust issues.
Because in Nigeria, if you own a business, you are not there. You are not really sure of what's going to happen.
Going on. Yes.
But do you know one thing? Those who have this wisdom of land banking, they are the one that if anything happens to them anywhere in the world tomorrow, and they want to return to Nigeria, they will have something to fall back to. And if nothing happens to them, and they feel their mother nation needs support, they want to invest and do something better, they will have something to fall back.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, that's a very useful information that you've heard from our doctor. Now, I want to ask you, sir, now that we understand this land banking, one of the problems that we have as an individual, even myself, is phobia. Phobia for land purchase. Phobia of all this omonile wahala. Yeah. Now, if someone in that place or among our viewers want to go to this land banking and they are having same phobia of starting it, how will you advise them to actually start this or to conquer this phobia of this land purchase?
That's a very good question, because even for us who are in business, we've beaten our fingers once or twice to learn our lessons. You know, any business you have done and you have not failed, you have not learned to succeed. The secret of success in any business whatsoever is failure. Because when you failed, then you can now sit back and build courage to continue. That courage to continue is your number one secret of success. Number two is that you have learned a way how not to fail. So you will tighten up the loophole, strengthen your structure. Then another thing is that in land business, you need to realize that one man is not enough. You need to bring in experts from different angles. We need to have people in town planning, Ministry of Lands. We need to have a responsible surveyor, trusted surveyor. You need to have engineers. Everybody is on the table, bringing their own idea to the table. You see, how did I start the business? Let me just even come with that. I was doing land banking as a personal way of securing my own future, being a full-time pastor. And I don't want to scam anybody. I don't want to beg from anybody. I just want to have something to secure my children's future. So in 2017, a friend of mine came from US. He was doing a project, and nearly all the land he has purchased in Nigeria has issues.
Wow.
Through some other people, even the one he bought with some estates. So he just called me and said, Bishop, what can you do for me? I have issues. Even he wanted to roof a house then that he built. And I said, come, I have been into the work. At least I've built churches and I've built my own house. I have some experience. I called some of my guys. I said, okay, let's go and investigate the house. The person gave him a roof budget of about 8-point-something million.
Wow.
And when I did my own quotation, I told him with less than 3 million, he can have it. He should just add like 200,000 or 300,000 on top for our own logistics so that we can move around and maybe lodge in an hotel to oversee and some other things in the area. The guy did not believe it. When we bring our own artisan there from different places, in less than 2 weeks, what he was to spend about 8 million for, we finished with less than 3.5 million. Then the guy said, my friend, I can trust you. I have a lot of friends who have issues.
Trust.
He said, this trust. He said, I know you are a pastor. Please start a company. We will support you.
Who supports
We need people like you who can help us get things, trusted land, coordinate projects. Then that's when I know I can become a good consultant. That's exactly what motivated me. So, and for the past 5 years, I have been able to help a lot of people, especially in diaspora, to secure good lands, to supervise projects, and I'm yet to have the first person to say, Bishop, you scammed me. Bishop, you stole my money. Bishop, I don't have value for what I paid for.
Wow.
Are you getting me? I don't do it alone.
Wow.
I have people who know better than I do. I have people who are in the real business that partner with me too. And I don't do a job that I would not practically be present. So if you are buying blocks, I will count myself. I don't send people to count.
Wow.
Even if they count, I will still be there.
Wow.
So why? Because trust, integrity is my number one secret and number one motto. So back to the question, how do we secure lands that will not give us problem? Number one is that there is no land actually that may not have problem.
That may not.
That may not. There is no land. Either with the family. Family issue is always a long-term issues.
Yes, yes.
You understand? Some people are the family today. In the next 10 years, the
Their
third
children.
generation are coming
Their
up
children.
because they think they know history small. They want to also come and take dividends from what their father their father have been paid.
Hey, okay, that
Their father have collected the money, but they felt the father has cheated them.
Yes.
And now they are hungry. They feel, all those things are always there. But you see, there is a way we do it.
Okay.
Number one is that before you take any land, the first thing you have to do is to go to the Ministry of Lands and find out about the true owner. The record of every land is in the ministry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see, that is why sometimes when you are dealing with company like us, you may feel with the price we are giving is a little bit expensive. Some people will say, we know the area, we know how much they sell the land, that's why they have problem. Because you can go to the area through a friend, through a family connection, and they sell, an acre here is 500,000 or 1 million. Yes, they are correct. But that land, after you pay 1 million, you will need 5 million to recover it. So if today you are paying 3 million or 4 million for the same land that somebody can sell for you for 1 million, you have saved the future. Because Nigeria is not free. To get a messenger in the ministry to help you document something to carry, you have to tip, settle, pay, and even the boss on the top to be able to give you the correct information. Apart from the official money, you have to pay because it's very important. Even the police, the DPO in the area, you want to get them involved. Like some of our own land, what we do, apart from getting to involve with traditional rulers and everything, we get the police involved. With the DPO of that area needs to know we are there. Also, we invite the stakeholders. Write a document on it that, okay, he has done his job. You understand? We don't want any points untouched. You understand? We go to the Ministry of Land. Okay, who are the true owner according to the ministry? Have they transferred ownership? If not, who is the present occupant? You understand? Because some Ajagungbale too, they have taken some land from some real owners, and the real owners don't even know, So we have to do all those documentation using experts, using our lawyers, using our consultants, Then after that, we have to chart the land. The charting is to find what is the program of the government on that land. Is government's hand is on it? There are some land the family thinks there was a land I was given to work on about 4 years ago. It's about 800 acres of land.
Wow.
So the family actually wanted to sell about 10 families, and I've had several meetings. Then I told them I can't start until I've confirmed that they were true owners. But I can't start marketing until I've confirmed what the government is saying on the land. And by the time I went for charting, the report tells me over 300 acres on that land has been acquired by the government.
Wow. Even the family don't...
They didn't know. By the time I brought the report, they are saying, no, I can't go beyond this area because I can't sell a land. Then I will need to. So we have to sign another agreement. So some family actually was cut off because some family whose land has been acquired, they didn't know.
They don't know.
You understand? Sometimes there is always a problem with information in Nigeria. The government is doing something, they are not communicating effectively.
There's no platform to even communicate.
So I'm the first person that let them know their land issues. They have issues that they said they will go to court. Okay, go to court on that. The remaining one, about 550 acres, I think I can work on that. You go and sort. So that is why charting is important. Then charting helps you to know what government has in mind in the area. There are some area the government has put it that is going to be for industries.
Wow.
But here comes, we want to run estates. Now, if we buy the land, we start estate. And tomorrow, Chinese come with a refinery business or with constructive industry that will now become a threat to those who are staying there. That's another problem.
Wow.
Nigerian government behave as if they don't have plan, but they have.
They have, yes, they have.
There is already in the ministries gazetted plans for every area.
Wow.
If you don't know, you can build a house where the noise of the industry will send you packing one night. So we need to chart. So we can now advise okay, well, this place will be for farming. The government have said this place is majorly for farming. Okay, whatever we are going to run there for now, maybe for plantations.
Okay.
Those who are interested in maybe planting trees or planting.
It's still part of usage of the land.
Usage of the land. No, in the future too, it can be converted to estate development or whatever. But for now, so that you can enjoy the benefit. And also, it will still appreciate. Most of the land they were selling for 100,000 per acre, 50,000 per acre. Like I'm used to Ogun State more and Abuja a little. Now, in Ogun State, like 5-7 years ago, you will get some land 30,000 per acre.
Wow.
In some villages for farming.
30,000 naira.
Yeah, as at 2015, 2018.
Wow.
But do you know the same land today is 1.5 per acre, even in the remote village,
1.5.
just for farming. So those who bought it 30,000, 50,000 then, because you are dealing with the grandfathers. Now we are dealing with children who have gone to Lagos and come back. Those are the things that actually is causing the issue. In fact, there was a land I missed in 2017. This old man, the children refused to come to the village, and he has acres of plantation of. He planted this agbalumo and orange. Okay. Over 100 acres. Wow. And he said he want to sell it, even with the trees and everything, because he doesn't want to leave it before he died. And he was selling it 100,000 per acre.
Wow.
With
per acre.
Thousands of trees.
Wow.
But I didn't catch this then.
Wow, and that is a very, very lucrative.
Today, that land is about over 3 million per acre. You understand?
Can you hear that?
So now I'm talking about remote village at Olugbo.
Yes.
The road is bad, everything is bad though. Now, so if you are in the city or close to the city and you want to get a land, first of all, have a vision. Before you can start land banking, ask yourself, what do I want this land to become for me or yield for me in 5 years, 10 years, whatever. Some will plan after retirement, they want to start a school. Some will say after retirement, I want to own a place where it can become a hall, an event center or something. So we need to know where the city is moving to. Okay. You understand? You know, sometimes in those of us who are in the business, we try to work with the town planners to know. The question we ask is, where is the city moving to?
The future.
The future. Ikorodu as at 2005.
It's not the same.
It's a bush.
Yes, it's not the same as today.
Are you getting me? But those who saw it then are those who benefited from it.
You are very right. Now, in the last statement, sir, I just want you to tell us, those ones that want to have their next loan, let me put it, the cooperative loan now, especially the government workers, how can you just, in just some sentence, how will you advise them to use that next loan? Or someone there that I've been thinking of, I want to start land banking, I want to start land business, just advise them in one sentence, sir.
Number one, I will say to everybody who is a civil servant, who is a student, to think about land banking. It can solve many problems for you. It can help you to solve your health problem, sudden health challenge that need huge money. It can help you to pay back some loan you took to do some things that failed. You see, one thing you need to understand, that money you used to buy car, to buy this, goes away. But money you used to buy land stay with you.
Stay with you.
The first thing is that credible company, credible people, you should relate with them.
Thank you.
You understand? If you are dealing with credible people that they cannot run away. I know many people have invested in land banking today, they are crying. I know. But for us, we can guarantee you that you have 100% assurance that whatever is invested through us, you will not regret it.
Can we have the name of your company once again, sir?
That is Rich Rose, Heavens and Homes Property.
Thank you very much, sir. That is it for this week. You have listened to us. Now we want you to take a very bold step and start that your land banking today. My name again is Dr. Ambassador Damisola Omolara Adewumi. I am your success ambassador. Bye.